Alrighty guys, welcome back to another very special episode of Grim Reaper RC. You have seen this beast online before. You've seen it. It is the Yellow Yeti. You've seen it multiple times going through the snow with chains on, but now it's time for me to give you guys a build breakdown. This thing is absolutely insane. It will beat any of your RC crawlers, and that's for sure. And at the same time, it looks really good doing it. So this right here is the build breakdown of the Yellow Yeti. Let's get right into it. Grab your RC, do some wrenching, do some cleaning, do whatever you guys got to do. Enjoy your RC season. It is time to get in and have fun. You heard me, RC season. That is all year round. You have your winter RCs and you have your summer RCs. Other than that, you can ride all year round. And this right here is one of my winter RCs. You see it mostly going through the snow because of the chains, but this is one of the best crawlers. I've been keeping it a winter RC to keep it nice and clean, keep it a little bit custom, a little bit more hidden and not on the channel as much so that it is only in the winter. But now it's time for me to take it out in the summer. I want this thing to be a crawling beast. You can see it already half hanging off the table here and completely fine, stopped by itself. Inside we have Jack Skellington driving. Who better? We have a brown tannish interior, which looks so good with the yellow. I personally think it looks really, really good. Kind of gives it like a banana color scheme, or even a old school bus with the leather seats, which is really, really nice. I love the mud flaps on here, Mercedes mud flaps. I'm giving you guys just a quick little tour going around the body, seeing on the inside. Of course, we'll take the body off. Probably already have the body off. I think I'm going to put this in the middle of the video. We do have King shocks on the inside of here, which are absolutely super soft. We have the upgraded turning radius, and I'll tell you guys how I have an upgraded turning radius. I do have the full light kit on here. It does have a worn winch, all the metal bits and pieces, front bumper. It looks super good. It actually is a little bit dusty at this point. I did take it out a few weeks ago. We have to bend it going around here. I do have the rear clips on as well, which are super cool. I will show you guys that. This is one of my favorite RCs. I love this RC car here. Super cool, super scale. I love the way it's set up. Even with the body off of it, it looks super insane. So back here is where we do have the controller for the winch. I will have to re-glue that piece back onto the seat. Here's the winch controller. You guys can see I do have the winch up here, which sits under the front of the body, which looks really, really cool. Super glad it does fit under there. We have Jack Skellington as the rider figure on the inside. His feet go all the way to where the body clips, which is kind of funny. We have an upgraded Savox servo. We also have a spot for the mini battery, which is stock on all Traxxas's, which is kept in here, which I really do like. We also have a upgraded, obviously, front bumper on here. And we have the winch cable on here with some spikes, which is super cool. I love these tires. This is a big piece to it. So the Savox servo, high torque digital servo, helps out very much so. We have the Hyrax tires. These are my absolute favorite tires. Super grippy. They work in the snow. They work on rocks. You can do absolutely anything with them. Sand, snow, mud, all of that. Super great. They work in the water as well. You guys can even see I have some rust on the inside of here, even though it looks super, super clean. This thing goes through everything. Has the XD tires on here, and I can get a little bit extra turning radius because I have spacers on the inside of here, so it does push the wheel out a little bit more, so you do get a little bit more turning radius. King shocks, which are set on dual rate springs, which is awesome. There's two springs on here which are separate from each other, and they're at a balancing point, so it does look super soft. I actually have the fronts set up a little bit more firm, just like there's a heavy engine in the front of the car, and set up super soft like there's a light bed in the back, which is absolutely my favorite setup. I love the setup. King shocks all the way around, which looks super cool. Worn winch. We have the XD tires, which are real as well. We'll take a look at the Mercedes interior in here, which is super nice. This is the GRC one. I believe this is the GRC. I'm not sure if this is our one that we sell on the eBay page or not. I believe it is, though. We do have the 2-speed transmission, brushless setup, the Quick Run ESC, which I believe this is the Max 10 setup, but it is the censored version, so it can go slow. We have rock lights and everything on the inside of here. And if you guys are wondering, I am running XT60 plugs on here, which are super nice. I use this on basically all of my RC cars and all of the builds that I sell on my eBay page as well, which that will be linked in the description box down below. So taking a look underneath what we have going on the 6x6 here, I do have some brass weights up on the inside, just a few of them, just the C-hubs, and I believe the outside portals are brass on the front and rear as well to add a little bit of weight. You don't want to add too much weight. Having these spacers is very important as well. I believe that having the wider wheelbase is super helpful. Especially having the bumpers up high is very important too. And having even some weight on your pumpkin covers is super important. You guys can see I have the thick brass ones on the front, and I even have the stock ones in the rear. I'm not too worried about the rear. Keeping the front weighted down though is very important. As much weight as low as possible. That's why it's important to have the low front winch installation and the low weight on the center of gravity where it is the lowest to keep this thing planted. And that is why this thing is a crawling beast. You can see I even run a second fan posted at the ESC just to keep it a little bit cool because it is under the seat. Once Jack stays inside of his seat, when he usually stays there, he's just trying to get out. You see I keep his hands wrapped around on the inside. There even is, if we can take a peek on the inside of there, there's even a speedometer and odometer sticker, which is really cool, and a tachometer sticker, which is very cool. I do keep these spools on the front rears as well, so everything is locked. I keep all of the diffs locked. I think it's very important. You don't need to unlock them to get a wide turn or a close radius turn. If I'm trying to do a close radius turn and you don't want to back up, there's other ways to do it. I'm not going to tell you guys a way to cheat while crawling, but it's not really cheating. You can kind of just basically make the rear tires skip a little bit, especially if they're super slippery. And here's what I do as well. I spray all of my wheels with some tire spray to keep them nice and shiny, and it also keeps them nice and slippery and sticky even while crawling. So the front usually grips up, and the stickiness and the slipperiness usually goes away from the tread, but it stays on the inside. So once I need to slip, once you get the tires slipping, they basically do get a little bit slippery. So it does work just a little bit. Simple Green also works to keep the tires in a nice and sticky situation as well. Alright guys, so with the video basically coming to an end here, we're basically in the last 2 minutes of the video, so we are going to talking about the last few things on here. We do have a carbon fiber roof panel on the top. We talked about the little cages that are covering the plastic pieces to keep everything nice. We changed out the black trim as well, so everything looks super nice. We have black door handles that are metal so that these will not get scratched or destroyed, and when they do, they look like aluminum when they get scratched, so it's even better. They have little door handle push buttons on them, which looks so nice. I love the way the rear seats and the front seats look. Super cool. I even kept the rear window with this little skid down area in the back. I love the way this thing looks. It looks like a school bus, the big yellow Yeti. This thing is absolutely awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. That is basically it for Grim Reaper RC. I am uploading every single day. We just did a video explaining the top 10 best parts and items that I use on my Losi Pro Moto, so make sure you guys go check that out. That was a very cool video. I will even be changing some things up on this very soon, and I will be doing it on camera. I'm probably going to be taking these stickers off. I may even print a cool wilderness theme to go here like we had on it previously. I did have to peel it off because it got all scratched up and everything like that. Now, at the time of filming this video, the Hoonicorn that Ken block and the Hoona truck, I believe, is actually up for sale, or one of them is going up for sale. I think I seen that the Hoona truck was, and there's rumors of a Hoonicorn going up. I'm not sure that they are going to sell the Hoonicorn, but I have seen the Hoona truck is going up. I think that's going to be absolutely insane. So we will talk about that in one of the videos. I do have a Hoona truck RC that I do build, and I sell a bunch of them on my eBay page, so make sure you guys go check that out as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. That is basically it for Grim Reaper RC. We are uploading every single day, so make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notification button. That way you guys get notified whenever I upload a really cool or informational video just like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video.